Nearly 900 students from the Amphitheater School District gathered for 2 hours of hands-on learning.
Don't get stayed, don't get stayed, don't get stayed. Yes, I didn't get stayed.
It was the Tucson Water Festival, put together by the UA's Arizona Project WET in partnership with Tucson Water. The program facilitated learning through the use of models and whole-body lessons to get kids exploring and discovering on their own.
What do you know about the water cycle right now?
These fourth graders learned that the water cycle is more than just a big circle.
And we actually teach them that there's actually 9 different places that you'll find water in the Earth system, and that water's constantly moving, constantly changing forms as it moves through that system.
So how is water going to get from the ocean to the clouds? What's going to happen? Nathan?
Evaporate into the clouds.
Right.
Another station focused on groundwater.
So how do we get water out of the ground? Yeah. So they pump the water out. And do we have a pump on our model here? Yeah, we do.
So we focus on the groundwater system. It's a really complex system, but really important here in Tucson, where we rely on groundwater really now for our whole water supply.
We are going to pump water out of our model so we can understand how it works and how it changes what it looks like underground, okay?
Wait until it gets to 100.
Why does it go down into the ground? What brings it down underground? Yeah. Gravity, yes.
The Tucson Water Festival was more than a one-day event. The program included 7 hours of professional development training for teachers.
I've learned some more hands-on activities for my kids, a different way of teaching my kids than maybe just the worksheets that we might have done otherwise. It's been a lot of fun, and the kids have learned more.
Pre- and post-festival classroom lessons were taught to help solidify today's content.
And now we're out here having the book come alive in activities. And you hear them say, oh, we learned about this in class. So that's kind of nice to see how they're remembering what I taught them, but now they're seeing it that it's not just in the classroom that they need to know it.
In the end, did the kids soak up the material?
I learned how what the water cycle works. Like if you're a molecule in the ocean, it takes really hard to evaporate up to the clouds. I've learned a lot about groundwater, animals, water, and we did like some fun stuff on games. Like we did that bucket game where we had shoot the bucket.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
They're also building vocabulary with all these words and using physical movements to learn them, which is just great because they're really getting it that way.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you live in a watershed?
We do live in a watershed, and a watershed is an area of land that can soak up the water that's coming down from a high area.
The goal of the Tucson Water Festival was to provide students with a foundational knowledge of water.
And that they walk away as water stewards, knowing that we live in a desert and that we've got to protect our water supply and make sure that we have enough for the future.
It comes up as evaporation, forms a cloud of condensation, comes back down as